Hey everyone. This is FBL Talk. It's my first video. Going to be talking about the Fantasy Premier League this season and just going to be giving tips, talking about my team, talking about the fixtures, predictions, everything just related to football, only the Premier League. My first video obviously and just wanted to, the reason I started is cuz I spend a lot of time on my fantasy during the week just looking at it, doing nothing and just making that one transfer. But I was like, you know what? Why not just talk about it and give other people tips and stuff. That's why I just created this channel. I'm gonna be giving tips. It's a very good start to my season. Best start, a very solid start. And I watch a lot of videos myself, other YouTubers who talk about FPL, and I'm actually doing better than them. That's one of the other reasons I started. Is like, you know what? Why not just start one? Considering I'm doing pretty good, give out tips for the season for the next game week 7. But this video, I'm not gonna be giving any tips. Just gonna be talking about my season so far. How I made the transfers, why I made the transfers, why I chose that captain, this game week's points, and everything. Just gonna be talking about so far how I've been doing. So from tomorrow or after tomorrow, I'm gonna be uploading videos, tips, everything for next game week, captains, you know, predictions. So stay tuned for that. Please subscribe. Let's get this channel growing. I think I pretty much doing better than all the other YouTubers. So why not just watch these ones and do better, if you know what I'm saying. So game week 6 was pretty decent for me. 66 points. Made an extra transfer and got in Trippier for Mendy, which didn't really work out, but should have worked out. I don't know what they were doing last minute. Conceded against Brighton. Should have kept a clean sheet. I was so pissed. I was watching that game. It just pissed me off the way Harry Kane missed the one-on-one, and then the other end, Knockout scores, and there goes a clean sheet for Trippier. Pretty good game week, way above average. Edison, I think, best premium keeper out there. Edison keeps a clean sheet back-to-back game weeks. Wan-Bissaka is a must-have, 4.1 million. Gets the most bonus points if Palace keeps a clean sheet. That's back-to-back 9 points for him. I think it's a must-have, and probably should start too, considering the fixtures for Palace. Trippier, I think if you don't have him and you're using a wild card or you're getting Mendy out, get him in. Must-have. Great fixtures for Spurs and potential for clean sheets and assists since he's overtaken Eriksen for set pieces. Luke Shaw for me, again, cheap option for a decent fullback who should be getting points, but I don't know what's wrong with United this season. I think they're going to finish out of top 4. But I still think Shaw can, might not get clean sheets every game, but he could make it up through assists. And I think he's a decent option, Luke Shaw. Going to the midfield, Son, Madison, Walcott, Hazard. I think Son, I just took a gamble, as a differential. Even though I'm first in my mini leagues, I just, maybe Son could step up. Dele Alli's injured, but he didn't. But I still think Son's a pretty decent option to have for your team. Next up, James Maddison, must have for me. Very cheap, great player, great start to his Leicester career. Leicester, good fixtures, next Newcastle. So I think Maddison is kind of a must have, considering his price and everything. Walcott for me, I think he's just a very overhyped player. I think, you know, he just does really well one game week and then people transfer him in and then next week you find out he's injured and then doesn't play the whole game and then that's just Walcott every year. And I always fall for that. I transfer him in and then there you go, he does nothing. But I still have faith in him actually. I think today against Arsenal he should have scored. Had a great chance, but I think he might just get points considering Richarlison has come back from his suspension. I think he should be able to return for the next few 2-3 weeks, and then I'm just gonna transfer him out. I would have transferred him out today, but I used my transfer already for taking out Son. I had 1.7 million in the bank. I brought in Sadio Mane. I know I have no Liverpool midfielder, but that's for 2 weeks. For the first 3 weeks, I had 3 Liverpool players, and they paid off really well. But I just had to get Hazard and Kane in the team. I think Kane is gonna step up. I kind of brought him in too early, but I think he will get goals. Next game week, I think favorite option for me to captain, and it is Harry Kane. Hazard, a lot of people captain him, and I think unlucky. I mean, West Ham just picked up the form at the wrong time, but I think he's an essential for your team. But other than that, my strikers, Aubameyang stepping up, and Jimenez, Kane. Kane captain, I think. I know it's too early to captain Kane because he only scored a penalty, but I think his time will come. Aubameyang, I just have him since I've had him since game week 1, and I think I would have transferred him out, but he's just I've had him for so long. Why not just stick with him? I know he's gonna get goals, but right now, if you don't have him and you're looking to get an Arsenal player, get Lacazette for me. Better option. 1.5 million cheaper, and I think he's just doing way better. He's playing 90 minutes as well. Aubameyang got subbed off at the 67th minute today. That's ridiculous. Jimenez for me, great option. I think he's a must-have. 5 million, great fixtures for Wolves. I think he's gonna get points. And my subs, I mean, not much. Just Bennett. Bennett is a good option as well. 4 million, good fixtures for Wolves. I might start him next week. I'll see. And Masuaku is just just because he's 4.5 mil. But yeah, good week for game week 6. Could have been better if Trippier kept that clean sheet. But game week 5 was pretty good too. 63 points. Same team, just a lot of players didn't play. Son came on, Mkhitaryan came on, Mendy didn't play, Walcott left early, Aubameyang. I mean, I was lucky through Hazard, and I should have captained Hazard. Big mistake there. But again, pretty good week. 63 points. Game week 4 was the week I messed up and I used my wild card. The main thing about fantasy is patience, and I didn't have patience in game week 4. As soon as the game started, I just activated my wild card, and I should have never done that. I just wanted to get Kane and Hazard in. That's when I transferred all my Liverpool players out. But that was a mistake, the only mistake I've had so far. Game week 3, pretty solid. Captain Mo Salah, had Mane, had Robertson. Mora saved my week. King stepped up. Arnautovic, great player to have, but I don't know why he didn't play today. I think he had an injury, knee injury, but he might get back for Man United next week. Game week 2, my best week so far. Mane, Robertson, Salah. It's the Liverpool players who got me points in the first 3-4 weeks. Aguero captain was the best thing ever. Took a gamble, worked out, paid off. 40 points. Great game week. And game week 1 was very good as well. I captained Mane. I think Mane is a must-have if you want a Liverpool midfielder. Salah is, I don't think you should have Salah. 13 million. Get Kane in. He's gonna step up. Get Hazard instead of Salah. Keep Mane. Captain him. He's gonna have a better season than Salah this year. I kind of knew that. That's why I captained him game week 1 and paid off. But I think Salah, he will get goals, but I think just not now. You might want to stick with Hazard right now. Liverpool have tough fixtures anyways. City coming up, Chelsea coming up. That's why stick with Mane. Get rid of Robertson if you have him. If you want a Liverpool defender for me, keep Alexander-Arnold. He's cheaper as well. But yeah, that's what I've done so far. My rankings, I have 4 or 5 points so far. Pretty decent rank, considering I made a mistake with that wild card. But other than that, these are all my leagues. I will put in the description my code for my mini league. Please join that. Feel free to leave comments. Tell me what I should be doing better. I know it's my first video. I know it's a pretty shit video, and it'll just get better. I know. I'll be giving out tips too for the fantasy predictions for the game weeks, talk analysis, everything. Just all Premier League, but mostly fantasy. So that's why subscribe and let me know how my video went in the comments below. Thanks. Bye.